Hey everybody, Dr. Oliver here, backintelligence.com, and today we're going to go over a few strategies for soft tissue mobilization of the shoulder. So the shoulder is a very complicated area, a very mobile structure in our body, and it has a lot of muscles that control it. And a lot of muscles that can get tight and sore, and you get trigger points. And so we're going to go over good strategies for hitting it all. You don't want to ever really just target one area, right? So a lot of people will say they have shoulder pain, and either they'll have pain in the shoulder or they'll have shoulder pain around their scapula, and they just spend all day long poking at those areas. But they're missing the key. Shoulder is, again, comprised of multiple muscles. If you're just targeting the one that hurts, a lot of times you're not getting what needs it. So a lot of times it's actually the pec in the front, really tight, pulling the shoulder forward because we're spending all day long on phones and computers and mousing. And if we don't let that open up and work on that, we're never going to be able to treat the backside. And the same with the side. A lot of people miss the lats and the teres and the muscles just all underneath your shoulder blade on the side. So we're going to hit all these spots right now. We're going to go through a good routine. So generally I have most people start with that pec right in the front. So you're going to take your fingers and kind of feel around for your clavicle, that collarbone right there, and come just below that out to the side there, and just kind of, you can poke around to see what you feel. You'll feel some tender ropes there, nodules. You can massage those with the finger if they're tender enough, or you can take the ball and just hold it in your hand and massage it around that way. Generally, this is enough for most people, but if you want more pressure, go up to the wall and press right into it. And again, find those spots and hold right on them. You can massage these out. If you find a really hot trigger point, sit there, wait for it to get better. You can go up to a minute, 10, 20, 30, 40 seconds. If it gets better, move on. So look for a couple spots around the shoulder. We're going to avoid the real bony part of the shoulder here, just where the capsule and the tendons are. Rubbing that generally doesn't help. So after we get the front, whether fingers or the ball of the side, we're going to work underneath. So we'll have Leon turn to the side. So essentially, right under your armpit and down and a little bit back, you're going to find a few muscles back there. You got your lat, which is a big muscle. You got your teres, major, minor, and you're going to look around in those spots kind of rolling. You're going to be rolling over your ribs, so you're compressing muscles against your ribs. Some of them are going to be extremely tender. If you find one, you stop and hang out on it. Same rules apply. 10, 20, 30, 40 seconds, no more than a minute. If it gets better, 10 seconds, you move on. Leon's adding a little bit of mobility to this. Is great to do as well. Once you pin one of those spots down, now you start moving those tissues through different ranges of motion. Can go a long way at reducing the tension there. So after you did the front, we did the side. Now let's get to the back side. So we'll have Leon turn around just so we can point to some things. So again, we can always look inside the shoulder blade. We know a lot of people are going to have trigger points in those rhomboids in there, some of the paraspinals. Then you got your shoulder blade as well. So the scapula right here, if you dig around, actually right on the back side, just behind where the shoulder attaches in, you'll find a lot of times a really hot spot there that you're going to hold. So you're going to look in here, you're going to work your way in through here as well, and then you can even sneak up to like your levator scap as it attaches here in your upper trap. So we'll have Leon get on the wall. If you don't have the mobility to kind of get back there and put the ball there, you can put it in a sock and just kind of throw it over your shoulder and hold it from the front and target those areas as well. So we're just rolling. Again, we find a hot spot. We're going to stop right on it. We're going to compress it, and we're going to breathe. Wait for it to get better. 30 seconds in, it's better. Great, move on. 40 seconds, that's fine. Once it gets better, we move on. So in the back side there, you may have 4 or 5 different little spots that you find as hot spots. Hit them all. Come back to them later, hit them again. If you routinely do this, you should see the shoulders start to open up a little bit and become less painful if you're hitting the right areas. So try the strategy, hit the front, hit the side, hit the back, and do that consistently to see how it does with your shoulder pain. And then from there, you may look at the shoulder rehab exercises. We've got a bunch of those, whether it be a rotator cuff strain or something else. So you may have to progress into those if just massaging it alone is not working.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like it and share it with a friend. Also, we'd love to send you 3 posture correction exercises that we've done with Dr. David Oliver. These videos will help correct that forward head and rounded shoulder type of posture that we're all suffering from today. So if you'd like to get those 3 videos, there's going to be a link to get them somewhere here on the video or down below in the description. Go to that page, enter your email, and we'll send you those videos right away.